why it sucks to be a Green Lantern. Honestly, bro, I don't see any downsides of being a Green Lantern. Wait, Ray, do you know what Green Lanterns are? I don't know if you're locked into. I see. I knew. How did I fucking know you're not? You're not locked into DC? Alright, bet. I'm a quick rundown of Green Lanterns real quick. Green Lanterns, right? Their powers is they get a ring, but you have to get chosen by the ring, right? It's like an honor type of thing. You have to get chosen by your ring. It can either be green, it can be red. There's different types of lanterns, but the main character, like the one that we all started with, was green. Like we started with Green Lantern. It's like how there's like Flash, but then you have like red flashes, reverse flashes, kid flashes. The main one is the Flash though. The main lantern is Green Lanterns, right? And they get a ring. And with that ring, you can basically make fucking anything. A house, a car, a gun, right? You have to understand what you're making though. And then on top of that, your ring works off like power. It's kind of like after you use it for a certain amount of time, you have to charge it. And then the strength of the things you make, like say you make a hammer, right? The strength of the things you make is based on your will. That's like canonically. The strength of the things you make is based on your will, right? Your will to make or your will to do whatever. So hold on. Green Lantern. How does one not know what? Yeah, these are Green Lanterns basically. Whenever you put it on, you get the suit. You got my boy. What's his name? I forgot his name. The dude who acts as Deadpool. You get your ring. This is your ring right here, and you can make anything. We're about to react to a video why it sucks to be a Green Lantern, bro. They know what a Green Lantern was. What's up, Zinky? How you feeling? Dribble is crazy. But yeah, you feel me? You get the premise, right? And he's saying why, and this is the charger. This is the charger of your ring. Whenever your ring is on low battery, you put it in here, you say like some secret code, and then it charges your ring up. And he's saying why it sucks to be a Green Lantern. Honestly, I don't see no down. The only downside to being a Green Lantern I can think of is that you have to charge it. Pink Lantern is where you at? Alright, bro. I know the type of man you are.
You slip into life on Earth, and would you look at that? You're human.
Oh yeah, and something else to know about the rings, bro. The rings can go on anything. Like, the rings have gone on aliens. It's gone on tables. It's gone on rocks. Like, bro, the ring can... I genuinely don't know what the criteria is to be chosen by a Green Lantern ring. But, yeah, I don't, because canonically it says you have to be worthy, right? You're like your ring chooses you. So I don't know. Yeah, if you have no
And you don't know it yet, but you're not like everyone else. You've been born with the innate ability of incredible willpower. While that'll mostly be a problem for your parents when they try to feed you vegetables when you're a toddler, it'll also be the reason why one day you'll become a Green Lantern. Protector of the universe, wielder of one of the most powerful weapons ever created, and servant to an ancient race of immortals who view your species as barely evolved primates.
Damn.
One day when you're in your early 20s...
Fuck you saying fuck me for? Barely evolved primates. God damn. Barely...
On the opposite side of the universe, a Green Lantern dies. The green ring he's wearing floats off his finger and flies across the universe looking for its replacement. Yeah, that's you. This ring was created by the Guardians of the Universe billions of years ago, a super sophisticated race of aliens who have been keeping the Green Lanterns going ever since. And this is how they recruit new members. The ring does all the work, and because of that incredible willpower of yours, it's chosen you as the next Green Lantern to join the ranks. To meet the selection criteria, you need two things. You must have the ability to overcome great fear and possess tremendous willpower. Green Lanterns are selected from every living being across the...
That's where he got it wrong. They don't even have to be living, bro. I swear to you. I have seen, like, bro, there's inanimate, and then it's not even like regular inanimate objects. I've seen like a fucking backpack get a Green Lantern ring. I genuinely don't know what the fuck is going on.
the entirety of creation. That means you're not just brave by Earth standards, but one of the bravest beings
Oh
in
shit,
the
decent.
whole universe.
What's up, bro?
Sometimes people can train to become part of the...
That's what I'm saying. What the fuck is a... What's a rock? Bro, where have you... Oh my god. Now niggas gonna make me sound crazy. I swear I seen it. I don't know if it was in a comic or in a death battle video. I seen a rock with a ring, bro. You cannot make this up. I'm being so serious. I'm being so dead ass.
Green Lanterns, but the vast majority are conscripted by the rings themselves. You have no choice in the matter. Within minutes of receiving your ring, you're transported to
He's saying why it sucks to be a Green Lantern.
Oa, the headquarters of the Green Lantern Corps. Too bad if you had plans for drinks after work. Oa is one of the oldest planets in the galaxy, and it is almost completely barren, except for the city of the Guardians. This is a massive metropolis with buildings stretching miles into the sky, and it's where you'll spend a lot of your life.
He's giving the backstory right now.
The atmosphere
on
requires ring generator protection for your human physiology, as its composition of noble gases and high concentrations of ionized particles would dissolve your lungs in moments. You're immediately drafted into training, whether you like it or not. You are under the thumb of an instructor called Kilowog, a massive alien made mostly of muscle who will drill you within an inch of your life for the next few months. In fact, Green Lantern training is so brutal that most new recruits give up their ring and head home before you get a chance to create anything with your new shiny ring. You are forced to do hikes around the galaxy on no food, brutal manual labor like carrying entire buildings across deserts, and spending entire nights studying complex computational science that will power your ring. For you, it feels brutal, but for the Guardians of the Universe, the bosses of the Green Lantern Corps, it makes perfect sense. Everything here is fueled by willpower, even the central battery of Oa, a massive construct built billions of years ago by the Guardians of the Universe. The central power battery is the source of all power for the Green Lanterns. Anytime you fly or create a construct or carry massive weight, that's all thanks to the central power battery. Considering the immense...
I would say, bro, that's the only downside, because it's like, bro, you have all that power, but you're basically a fucking iPhone. And I know their shits die out mad quick, too. You have to charge that hoe.
Importance of the battery. It almost becomes a religious object for the Green Lanterns and the Guardians of the Universe, who will do almost anything to protect it. That's why willpower is so important in the training, and why the training is designed to break you. If you don't have the willpower to pass Kilowog's drills, how will you have the willpower to protect the battery? Finally, you get through training, and you are almost ready to get out there as an official Green Lantern for real.
Yes,
however, before you do that, you got to get to grips with the ring around your finger.
Would y'all want to be Green Lanterns or no? Because like among everyone in the Justice League, I feel like there's people with like better powers, bro. Like the Flash. Actually, let's take out the Flash. Let's not count Flash. Let's not count Flash and Superman. They're fucking OP as shit. But like in the Justice League, who else like would you want?
Which may as well be the most sophisticated piece of technology in the universe. Each Green Lantern ring
say no Flash and no Superman, and then you're gonna go with the most OP Green Lantern, bro. I'm talking about in the Justice League, bro. White, come on, bro.
And quantum computational capabilities exceeding Earth's combined computing power billions of times over. The rings are directly connected to the emotional electromagnetic spectrum, specifically to the green wavelength of willpower. One of the 7 fundamental forces discovered by the Guardians that predate the universe itself. Training teaches you that emotions aren't just something you feel, but are actual energy sources. Green corresponds to willpower, and you start to wonder what the other colors might mean. While
this is where they're gonna introduce like the other lanterns. But bro, I was saying though, like who else in the Justice League would you rather be? Black? Huh? In the Justice League?
Kilowog and the Guardians are secretive about the existence of other Lantern Corps. They definitely tell you about the Sinestro Corps. These guys are just like you, only instead of being fueled by willpower, they're powered by fear. Their yellow fear is the exact opposite of your green willpower, meaning you're both each other's biggest weakness. These guys are the arch enemy of the Green Lantern Corps, and are also their biggest threat.
He's not getting to the point of the video. He said why it sucks to be a Green Lantern. He's just giving us Green Lantern backstory.
If a Green Lantern feels fear when they're out saving the world, then their powers fail. making them completely helpless. That means the Sinestro Corps, led by a guy called Sinestro, are the biggest danger to you, and you're taught to be wary of them from the very beginning. After some time, you get the hang of your ring and realize just how powerful it is. You can use your willpower to project almost anything into existence right in front of you. Usually, new recruits summon things like giant Gatling guns as an offensive weapon, but more experienced Green Lanterns usually rely on precise geometric shapes that can act as both offense and defense. The ring can also save these configurations to its memory, offer itself as a mini encyclopedia of the universe, and analyze any new species the Lanterns come across. Most importantly of all, the ring stores the 10 most important laws that govern the Green Lantern Corps. These laws, stored in a massive book called the Book of Oa, can only be read by the Green Lanterns, and it governs everything you do. The first law establishes your
Did you know they had laws? I didn't know they had laws. It's like the 10 Commandments.
Primary duty, the protection of life and liberty within your assigned sector. This was created following the Sinestro Corps War, a massive conflict with the Force. Its interference with a planet's culture or political structure, regardless of your personal moral judgments. A restriction that human lanterns find particularly challenging. If a planet wants to turn into a bloody dictatorship, you're not allowed to intervene. Damn. The fourth law requires you to operate within local legal frameworks, unless you're given express permission from the Guardians. That kind of makes it seem like the whole don't interfere with the laws of other planets thing might be a little bit more flexible than it first appears, but I digress. The fifth law demands restraint. No physical action against any being until they have proven threats against life. With the amount of power Green Lantern has, this is probably the most violated law by far. The sixth law forbids using
not obeying that shit, bro. You know how many races Green Lanterns are? Bro, come on.
Core resources for personal gain. A rule that also extends to using ring energy for trivial matters. The energy monitoring subroutines in your ring record every construct you create, flagging patterns that suggest personal use for review by the Alpha Lanterns. So no,
What the fuck, bro? This shit is like a browser. Like, they have your whole browser history and shit.
You can't build intergalactic roller coasters for profit. Law 7 mandates respect for fellow Corps members and the Guardians, despite the vastly different physiologies and cultures among their incredibly diverse ranks. The 8th law reinforces restraint of force, requiring you to exhaust all reasonable alternatives before escalating to violence, which again, feels a little redundant. They probably could have worked this one into number and lanterns for everything the Corps. Ongoing missions. And finally, the 10th law, upholding the honor of the Corps. This catch-all law has been used to discipline lanterns for everything from public intoxication to questioning Guardian wisdom. The Corps Integrity Division maintains watchful surveillance for any action that might tarnish the Corps' reputation across the 3,600 sectors. After learning all the laws, passing training, and
I did not know they were that strict, bro. I might not want to be a Green Lantern no more. I see what he's saying. Bro, they monitor everything. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, every time they say a law, Guy Gardner is the first person that came to mind. That nigga, I know for a fucking fact, that nigga has broke all of them and he's still a lantern, bro. Yeah, bro, that's that white privilege shit we be talking about, bro.
Mastering the use of your ring, you finally get to meet your new bosses. The Guardians of the Universe, evolving from one of the oldest races in creation, the Malthusians. These 3.5 foot tall blue immortals engineered themselves to be emotionless, believing passion leads to chaos. They live for millions of years and have no time for rebels. You obey or else. They assign you to your sector, wish you good luck, and pair you up with another Green Lantern as a partner. However, before you get started, they issue a stern warning. If you mess up, they'll send the Alpha Lanterns after you. You're told later that the Alpha Lanterns are Green Lanterns who have fused themselves with the central power battery itself, becoming part living.
What the fuck is an Alpha Lantern, bro? Oh, hell no. What? Bro, Bro, they should have sent this nigga against the Yellow Lantern, bro. What the fuck is this? Bro, this is like it, bro. This is like if Galactus got a ring. Yeah.
Being part robot. These are brutal fanatics who destroy even the slightest corruption in the Lantern ranks, and they can possess your ring at any moment's notice if they want to.
Bro, imagine you're in space, they just take your ring. Like you're done. Bro, I don't know, bro. You're asking the wrong person. I didn't make this bitch ass show. I didn't make this bum ass characters, bro. Bro, I didn't know they had all this, bro. The Rock did not make it past training. Shit, probably did, bro. Bro, shit. They might probably even have an Alpha Rock Lantern. Y'all don't know, bro. I swear, DC be coming up with the most insane shit.
Essentially, they're like Green Lantern HR. If HR was very okay with killing people. Finally, you must recite the oath. Words that will define your existence.
Oh. What's the oath? The oath is like in brightest day, in brightest night, no evil shall escape my sight, Green Lantern's light.
From this moment forward. In brightest day, in blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship...
Oh, I forgot that part. Let those who worship darkness? Evil's might, beware my power, Green Lantern's light. Yo.
Beware my power, Green Lantern's light. This oath originated at the beginning of the Lantern's founding and must be spoken when charging your ring at a power battery. A process you'll need to repeat every 24 standard hours or risk complete power failure in potentially lethal... Every 24 standard hours or risk...
Every 24 hours you need to charge your ring. If that's not a weakness, I don't know what is.
Complete power failure.
That's like Spider-Man losing all his spider abilities every 24 hours, and then he has to like pray to the spider god, bro. Like what, bro? Like what? Like what? And if you don't have your charger on you, you're fucked. Your ring is basically low battery till you find your charger. What the fuck are we doing? Like, no, bro. It low-key takes a minute. Or I think it just takes as long as you say the thing. So like probably I don't know, to be
potentially lethal situations. Congratulations, you're one of 7,200 Green Lanterns, two assigned to each of the 3,600 sectors in the universe. The Corps' roster includes members from thousands of species, many of whom view humans as primitive. In fact, your partner...
We just caught another stray. Why does the whole universe think? Mind you, you go to their other planets and you see their food, they eat fucking slop and octopus tentacles. They're calling us primitive, but their food is dog shit. They need to come to Cameroon. Nigga needs to come to Africa and get some jollof rice. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go to Jamaica, get some oxtails. Get some oxtails. Not that alien slop they be fucking eating, bro. Everyone's so quick to call us primitive.
Is a beast. Many of whom view humans as primitive. In fact, your partner called Zelob is a being of pure energy. Core protocol mandates that...
Fucking pure energy. How did pure energy get a ring? What the f... You see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Bro, that's like, oh my God. That's like putting a ring on light. How did pure energy get a ring? Okay.
Partners must learn to coexist despite physiological incompatibilities. You're not even sure how to shake this thing's hand, but it seems nice, and it also wears the ring. So it's your partner now, whether you like it or not. Free time on OR introduces you to the bizarre cultural practices of your fellow officers. The insectoid lanterns perform the 7-day ritual of communion, in which they methodically consume the shed exoskeletons of their ancestors. The gaseous lanterns communicate through complex chemical exchanges that smell like rotting flesh, and the crystalline entities from Sector 7 conduct what they call resonant harmonization, which to your ears sound like glass breaking for 14 hours straight. Meal periods are equally challenging. The core commissionary, operated by silicon-based life forms, prepares food considered edible by the majority of species. No. For you, this...
You see? This is the shit I'm talking about. What did I just say? And then they gonna call, and then they gonna be like, "Oh, this shit slaps." Gang, what the fuck?
This means a steady diet of nutrient paste, tailored to human biochemistry, but engineered for maximum efficiency rather than taste. But despite all of that, you do like the job of being a Green Lantern. You and Z-Lob patrol your given sector and get to save the day, every day. That means taking down murderous warlords, reconstructing cities ruined by natural disasters, or helping old ladies cross the road. You figured being a Green Lantern would mean confronting world-ending threats every day. And that does happen, but you're surprised by how often you end up saving kittens from trees too. You get to fly in space, see alien planets, and hang out with your new best energy-based buddy. Though not everything's peachy, and dating becomes nearly impossible, especially if you're restricting yourself to only humans. Relationships strain.
That is the most OP shit you can ever say, bro. Give Ben 10 a lantern ring. I'm not gonna, that is too OP, bro. Bro, imagine Alien X with a lantern ring. Like, bro, he doesn't even need Loki doesn't even need a lantern ring, bro. He has Alien X. That nigga can make a universe. he doesn't need a ring, bro.
And under the weight of secrecy and absence, because you're not really meant to tell anyone that you're a Green Lantern. So while your partner might be chatting about how their boss was a little bit annoying today, you can't talk about the meteor that you just punched in half to save a billion-year-old civilization. In fact, most human Green Lanterns in relationships almost inevitably end up divorcing because of their dual lives. Some lanterns date within the core itself. Interspecies relationships, while not prohibited under core regulation, often present unique challenges. Because of the vastly different biology, many interspecies relationships might be fatal without the protection of the Green Lantern ring. You know that your ring stores all your biodata too.
Wait, what? Wait. Wait, what? Wait. Wait, they're fucking with the ring? Wait, oh my goodness. These freak ass niggas. Wait.
Relationships, while not some lanterns date within the core itself. Interspecies relationships, while not prohibited under core regulation, often present unique challenges. Because of the vastly different...
Basically a ring condom. Yo, yeah, they'll freak the fuck out.
Biology. Many interspecies relationships might be fatal without the protection of the Green Lantern ring. You know that your ring stores all your biodata too.
Yeah. And
sometimes you wonder whether the Guardians of the Universe or the Alpha Lanterns get a kick out of seeing when you've been a little too intimate. Now in your...
Oh, fuck no. Oh, fuck no. And they can see everything? Oh, nah, I know them old ass niggas are freaked the fuck out. They talk about they got rid of their emotions. Yeah, they're still horny though. Yeah. Oh, the ring stays. Yes, bro. It does. That's what he's saying. He's saying like basically because without the rings, it basically wouldn't be possible because it's like it's two different aliens with completely different like biologies, which makes me think, what does the ring do? Like, does the ring like shape your shit, like the dick to be something else that goes into something else, or does it just like protect it from, oh my god, say it's an alien whose coochie is like a shredder, would it like reinforce your, am I bugging? Wait, no, guys, these are valid questions, guys, these are valid questions. I'm being so serious. This is for science, bro. If one of the aliens' coochies is a shredder, has a shredder in it, I'm talking about if any regular dick that's going in there is not coming out, I'm sorry. Right? For the guy, do you just like reinforce that hoe. Like you gotta titanium that bell. Fuck around and find out. Well, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I'm not finding out shit. She can cash me on the other side, bro. Oh,
In your
hell
late
no.
20s, you fall in love with a fellow Lantern from planet Koryugar. Against all odds and biology, through advanced genetic engineering available in the medical world of Orthax, you've managed to conceive a child. Your child doesn't inherit any cool powers, but they do inherit a massive target on their back. Family members of Lanterns are often abducted, tortured, or killed by enemies seeking revenge. The
Why?
Guardians of the Universe do allow for relocation to secure facilities on fortified worlds, but at the cost of anything resembling a normal childhood. One day, your ring interrupts you during dinner to inform you of a supernova threatening a populated system 500 light years away. Your child hasn't seen you in weeks, your partner understands but grows increasingly distant. The Guardians of the Universe are no longer help because they don't think a relationship is important anyways. It's rare to see any Green Lantern having a functioning private life, and it doesn't look like yours is going to be any different. A big reason for that is,
Just turn in
put
your
bluntly,
ring at this
the
point.
life expectancy of a Green Lantern doesn't look good. Even though you're one of
Really?
the most powerful beings in the universe, you still have natural enemies in the Sinestro Corps, who wield yellow power rings fueled by fear itself. The Red Lanterns, whose rings are powered by rage.
Anger,
The
yeah.
Orange Lanterns, who are fueled by greed for all the knowledge and the power the Green Lanterns have.
God
and,
damn.
of course, the Black Lanterns. The Black Lanterns
Oh hell no. The fuck? I've never heard of the Black Lanterns. They got Black Lanterns? Let's see. Ah, fuck.
are even worse than the Sinestro Corps. These guys are powered by death, and have the power to reanimate corpses who feed on the emotions of other people.
Yeah, nice. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know who came up with this concept, but they need to calm the fuck down. Wait, so where are the Pink Lanterns then? You were saying something about Pink Lanterns? Are they like a subcategory?
Led by Blackhand and their godlike figure Necron. The Black Lanterns are a constant universal threat and have almost extinguished all life on multiple occasions.
God.
If they get their hands on you, they'll not only kill you, but use your body as a puppet to kill everyone else. 20
Oh shit, they can do that?
years into your
Will you still be a lantern, or like does the ring fly off of your hand if you, or like do they make like some type of spell and the ring stays on you?
service, your body bears the scars of countless battles. Third-degree burns from plasma rifles, nerve damage from apocalyptic torture devices, and radiation poisoning
Cause bro, why would you want to be killing people, bro? If you're, I don't know, bro.
from containing ruptured reactor cores. Your ring's healing protocols have kept you alive, but Core Medical has documented accelerated cellular degradation, equivalent to someone twice your age. Sometimes you wonder if you drop dead if you took the ring off. You're now a veteran of the Green Lantern Corps and develop unique combat techniques to help with almost any emergency.
God damn.
You're able to manipulate quantum fields to create gravitational singularities, disrupt the brain chemistry of your enemies, produce temporal
Oh,
status
shit.
fields, project in multiple dimensions, and even construct sentient programs and entities to help you in the fight. The nature of the
Oh,
ring's ability
shit.
to create almost anything means that every lantern eventually adopts a signature style.
Yeah, that's if you can get through the fucking signature burns, the fucking ring condoms, no actual personal life. That bro, that means you're getting no hoes, or even if the hoes you get are not even hoes of your race, we're getting intergalactic hoes. What the fuck is going on here? Oh hell no! And then what else? I don't know, bro. There's too many downsides of being a Green Lantern. I didn't even know there were that many. Mind you, these niggas are watching you 24/7 as well. So you can't even do no sneaky shit like try to rob a bank on the low or make your own money. Bro, if I was a Green Lantern, I'd make my own money, bro. Like literally just print it out. They wouldn't know. And then as soon as I give it to them, it would disappear. Yikes. That's low-key tough. I'd fucking alien. I don't know, bro. Maybe if I had the ring and the alien was bad. But like, if you don't have the ring and you're trying to fucking alien, bro, I'm telling you right now, your dick will literally disappear. Either that shit will melt off, dust off, or bro, turn into a bunch of Yeah, you don't want those problems, bro.
And you've found yours. After many decades of loyal service, destroying your body and personal life in the line of duty, you qualify for
100%
voluntary
correct,
retirement.
bruh.
If you do want to retire, you have to present yourself to the Guardians of the Universe. Plead your case by outlining every achievement you've made with the Corps.
God.
Surrender the ring back to the...
If you want to quit, you have to what?
If you do want to retire, you have to present yourself to the Guardians of the Universe. Plead your case by outlining every
Plead my case? If I want to retire, I have to plead my case? Nigga, I am taking that ring off and giving it to them. Plead my case? Plead my case for what? Oh, no. No. Y'all, they're going to have to kill me. I'm sorry. Look. Fuck that Green Lantern shit. Fuck that. They're going to have to catch me. I want to quit. They're talking about plead my case. Plead my case for what? They going to send... my fault. I stepped out of my bad. They got it. If they're gonna send these niggas after me, my fault. Hey, y'all got it. I'm gonna plead my case, bro.
Achievement you've made with the Corps. Surrender the ring back to the central power battery and be sent back to your home planet, never to return. However, this is really hard for most Green Lanterns. In fact,
yeah, because like at this point, without the ring, like you're basically gonna die mad quick because like the ring was keeping you alive.
The vast majority of Green Lanterns die in service rather than having a voluntary retirement. Not only is it culturally strange to surrender your ring, but the psychological weight of giving up all that power is often too much. Even for a group of people defined by their incredible willpower. Even still, if you retire, the Guardians of the Universe will keep tabs on you as your brain readapts to normal human physiology.
Why?
You'll feel yourself become less intelligent, less sharp, and just a little bit sad when you think of the time when you could just fly around in space without a care in the world. So, you choose not to retire. Instead, continuing the work for as long as you can. The idea of retirement feels like giving up. And for a being defined by their willpower, that's not something they know how to do. Now as an old Lantern on a perfectly normal patrol, you get a call about a half of a small nearby planet collapsing because of radioactive energy from a failed science experiment. You arrive at the scene and try to fix the reactor, but it's beyond your comprehension. Even as a tired old man who's seen everything you have, it's still too foreign to you. You call for your partner to come help, but they're on the other side of the sector and it's gonna take them too long to get there.
Nigga, get out. There's nothing you can do. Get out. Why would you sacrifice your... Oh my goodness. Why would you sacrifice yourself? Get out. Fuck. Like, I get, like... It's like, bro, I get trying to... Bro, if you guys were policemen or if you guys were Green Lanterns, right? You go into a fucking a planet that's about to... First off, what the fuck were the scientists doing that they made a nuclear reactor that's about to destroy the entire world? What the fuck were the scientists doing? If anything, I'm calling the scientists and executing them first in GTA. But like, bro, if you can't, for Green Lantern might, yeah, fuck that shit. If you go inside, if you go into a planet and you see something that's like, bro, you can't defuse it. Are you sacrificing yourself or getting out? Because why would you sacrifice yourself? And then this dumbass ball of energy. What are you doing on the other side of the sector? You're my partner. Why are you not with me? Oh my god, this shit just got me so heated now. I'm not even gonna lie.
There's not enough time. This place is about to blow. You expend all your energy creating bubbles, getting the massive civilian population to safety miles away as the ground beneath you bursts into radioactive flames. You get thousands of people to safety, but there's still thousands more behind. When you...
Who's there? I'm on stream. No, I told you. Remember when I told you to go get it? And you said no? Yeah, leave.
Partner event thousands of people to safety, but there's still thousands more behind. When your partner eventually arrives, he finds the civilians safe, but there's no sign of you. As he gets closer, he sees that somehow the reactor is being contained, and out of the yellow flames, your ring hovers towards him. He stares for a moment before it shoots off into the sky, searching the universe for the next Green Lantern. Your
The next Green Lantern, the next victim.
body is taken back to Oa, where you are laid to rest with honors in the crypts of the Green Lantern Corps. This is where all Green Lanterns are entombed on their death.
So mind you, not only has your kid not seen you for a fucking grip, now your wife, you don't even get to see your wife when your wife gets a Green Lantern email that says, "Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro got packed." wait, what? Wait, what are you supposed to tell Johnny? No, Johnny, your dad's done. I ain't gonna lie.
And it's a position of great honor. You're one of the millions of Green Lanterns who have died over the course of the Corps' existence. And despite all the good you did, they still probably won't remember you for very long. Then, the ring that stood by you for so long finds the next Green Lantern, and the whole cycle begins again.
Yeah, no, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It might be fuck that shit. It might be fuck that shit. It really might be fuck that shit. I'm not, no. Hell no. I'm not being no Green Lantern.